Everything I used to dream being real right now, now. If it wasn't working, I'ma work it out, yeah. I keep on going till the lights go down, yeah. Till the lights go. Everybody wanna make millions, but not everybody been working. Everybody know they got brilliance, but not everybody been searching. Everybody rap about money and hoes, but they got neither. Everybody.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Day number 13. Guys, I sold 10 accounts in one day. And that's exactly what I want to talk to you guys about. I want to talk to you guys about how to hit those big numbers. How do you get those 7, 8, 9, and 10s in one day? So what I did is I wrote down a couple of things that I believe are going to help you in that endeavor. Now, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. The first thing I wrote down was you have to decide to sell big that day. What does that mean? The first thing you have to do when you step out of your apartment, out of your house, is you have to decide that you're going to sell big. Before you step out on the doors, you have to decide that today's the day you're going to break your record. Today's the day that you're not going to settle for less. Today's the day that you're going to go get what you deserve. And you're going to have to realize that you're not going to stop the whole day. You're literally going to have to elevate your level of standard when it comes to selling door to door. And what that entitles is you're not going to settle for the normal numbers, the normal big numbers, the 3 and 4s. You're going to keep pushing after that. And what you have to realize is that the same amount of work, most guys settle after they get that 4th and 5th. And what they do after that 4th and 5th is they start putting in less work. They work super hard for that 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. They put in a ton of work. And then for that 4th one, they're just coasting. They're just kind of chilling, going door to door, knocking on the door, going through the motion. And that's the key right there, guys. You can't settle for that amount of work. You have to keep putting in the same amount of work you put to get that first sale. You have to put the same amount of work for the 5th, the 6th, the 7th, the 8th. And if you can get past that mentality of like, hey, I already got 5 sales, I'm good for the day, you're going to start hitting those big numbers. And it's just about putting in the same amount of work for each sale and not settling. You just have to put your head down and get to work. That's all it is. And the next thing I wrote down was you have to go fast in between the doors. A lot of times what happens is guys knock on a door, they get rejected, and then they put their head down and they're like, well, this job sucks. I just got rejected. You know what? Maybe working at McDonald's is better. You know, they pay hourly. I could be making money right now just walking to the next door. And that's exactly what you don't want to do. You want to walk faster in between the doors to get to the point where you don't even think about what just happened. You knock on the door, you get rejected, boom, you're on the next door. You already knocked on the next door, and at that point, you don't even care about what that one person said because you already have to start pitching the next person because you don't want to lose the opportunity to sell them. Knock them, get to the next door fast. Figure out, you should be thinking, okay, how do I get to the next door faster? Okay, where do I drive to get to the next door? Do I jump a bush? Do I get over the sidewalk? Where do I go to get to that next door? That's what your mentality should be. It shouldn't be on, oh, this job sucks. Oh, it's hot today. Oh, it's cold today. It should be on, how do I get to the next door faster? And once you start doing that, you start losing a little bit of emotion, and you start deflecting negative energy, because the negative energy just doesn't stick to you because you're just busy just knocking on doors and trying to get deals. Now, another thing I wrote down is get to the no faster. And this is something that I've done in all my years of door-to-door sales that has really helped me increase the number of sales every single year. And that's getting to the no faster. A lot of times, a lot of sales reps, they spend a lot of time with people who are never going to buy, people who are just relaxing at home and they want to talk to someone, that elderly person that literally has no money but they do want to talk to someone, and you remind them of your grandson. That's the last time. If you're trying to get big numbers, you don't want to waste any time with any unqualified buyers. You want to qualify them, get them to say yes or no right there and then move on to the next person. Because your time is so valuable, especially in door-to-door sales. When you take into account how much money you're making per hour, it's ridiculous how much money you're making. But you want to get to the no faster. That way you can eliminate that person, or you can sell that person as fast as you can. So what does that mean? Don't talk about what they do at work. Don't talk about any specifics. Don't talk about their hobbies. Don't spend an hour talking about fishing with the guy who's really into fishing. Get to the know faster. Hey, I'm doing the pest control for your neighbors. I'm here to sign you guys up. Are you guys interested? Yes or no? Okay. And I like getting to the no, because it gets you to the real concern, the real objection. And that's when the real objection pops up, and I can overcome it and sell them. So I really like to get to the person to say no, so I can understand where they're coming from, and I can either tell, okay, is this person about it, or what's the real objection? And if there's an objection, that's a sale right there. If they're not about it, hey, peace out, I'm out of here. I don't have the time to talk to you at this point. I make so much money that I'm not gonna waste any time talking to you, okay? And I'm out. But I don't tell them that, obviously, because that's how you lose rapport, and that's how you get that whole neighborhood to get pissed at you. But let's move on. And I think this next one is kind of crazy. This is a different topic. No one talks about this, okay? The next one is you have to remove all your emotions for the sale. It gets to the point where you just become a machine, and you start cranking out numbers. And at this point, it's not even about you. It's not even about the customer. It's just about saying the pitch and knowing exactly what to say at what point, and just cranking out those deals. It's just about, hey, how many people can I talk to right now? How many people can I get to and sell right now? It gets to the point where you stop thinking about what people said to you or how you're feeling, and it just gets to the point where the momentum just carries through, and you just start thinking about deals, just getting deals, just selling. How do I sell this person? And that's all you're thinking, and you lose track of hours. And at the end of the day, it's crazy, but that's the way you got to get to it. You got to get obsessed to the point where you lose yourself in the sales process. You don't even think about anything else but selling. You act like a machine. You're emotionless. You don't let negative people affect you. And at the same time, you don't let the fact that you just got another sale take you on an emotional roller coaster, and you just stay the same. You just start losing emotions. You stay neutral. You smile at the person. Obviously, keep the pitch the same, but in between the doors, you're just a machine. You're just walking or driving a Segway to the next door. And now this last one I think is the biggest key to getting a high number of deals in a day. And what I wrote down is I put down, you use your momentum to emphasize the bandwagon effect. Now, this is crazy, you guys. I've never, when I took speech class, they always talked about how the bandwagon effect was part of a tactic, to persuade people. And I never realized how powerful this was until you start applying it. People don't like to stay behind, and they don't want to be left behind, right? And it's crazy, especially when you're selling their neighbors, and they're like, oh, he just sold my neighbor? Dang, it must be a really good idea because he's doing it, so I need to do it too. It's such a powerful thing. And when you show up at the door and you're like, hey, I just sold your two neighbors across the street, them, your next door neighbor, or your neighbor next to them, I'm here to sign you guys up for the pest control. It's such a powerful tool that you guys need to be utilizing even when you don't have any deals. You need to start looking at, okay, what customers are in the area. You got to start memorizing their names. Name dropping is huge, you guys. And when you have that extra momentum from you having 5-6 deals, that's when you execute. Because you say, hey, look, I've been signing up a bunch of your neighbors. I'm getting everybody done at the same time. If you guys can be here, I'm doing everything for half. And when you use the momentum, when you use the fact that you just sold 5 deals, it makes you credible. Because when you speak honestly to someone at the doors, they believe you. Because it's different when you lie to someone and when you say the truth. Okay, when you say, "Hey, I've been signing up 20 of your neighbors," and it's not real, people can feel that. And that's why when I only get one deal in a day, I need to have momentum in order to sell big. But when I have that momentum and I tell people, "Hey, look, I literally just sold 8 of your neighbors. I'm here to sign you guys up," they believe you and they're like, "Wait, what are you doing?" And that's when you jump right in and you get them. But yeah, use momentum, name dropping, and yeah, guys, it's really not a big deal. Selling 10 accounts is not a big deal. You just have to decide that you're gonna do it. And that's all there is for today, guys. Go sell big tomorrow. Let's get it done. August is the day we dominate. August is when people start dying off. People start shutting down. They start to get complacent. They start settling for what they've already done. But August is the month when people make the real money. It's the month when the real lines come out. All right, you guys. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm starting to see where this is going, this YouTube channel idea, and I'm pretty excited about it. So yeah, we'll see you guys on the next video. Have a good night. Peace out.